the wrong house, fool!
Nothing quite says welcome home like a large man with a baseball bat. You're watching Dicycle, and this is GTA San Andreas. Carl has just returned from Liberty City for his mother's funeral, though it seems no one in town likes him, as he got framed for murder the second he stepped off the plane. After the funeral, Carl and his homies get attacked by a rival gang in a nice 69 Impala. Carl hasn't represented Grove Street in 5 years, but the angry fellows in the 69 Impala don't seem to like him. You would think these guys got their license from a Wheatlix packet, since they can't even keep up with bicycles. It seems as though CJ will be okay though, since the ballers have the aim of the average Fortnite player. They attempt to run CJ down, but as we know, bicycles always win. Failing to look in front of them, they die of whiplash. Making my way back to Grove Street, I do some sick jumps. This game was legitimately so gangster. Although I'm too white to say gangster, I failed to do another jump. To repent for saying the G word, I quickly run over a hooker. The police don't seem to care. I see some ballers and decide to invite myself in. They don't seem to mind until they start running at me doing gang signs. He tells me to suck his dick. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. We made it back to Grove Street with our new bicycles, but the homies don't seem to like that I ditched them for 5 years. Now that I think about it, it's kind of a dick move. What plays next is the most rewarding sound I've ever heard. Now you can't beat that, can ya? I head up the road to grab the community knuckle dusters before heading down to Riders. When we arrived, Ryder seemed angry. Lucky for us, he's always high, so he can't be angry for extended periods of time.
No homie love, no hug.
Oh, for sure. Hey,
Ha, you thought he was gonna say no. Ryder wants us to show him how we drive, so we take him for a spin. We roll up to the barbershop, and I park as respectfully as possible.
Yeah, but now I'm back.
I purchase what I can only assume is a fake wig and mustache. Ryder seems to think the wig looks alright, so we roll over to get some pizza.
You want a pizza or what?
Ryder tries to rob the joint for cleaning up his tags, but the employee of the month pulls out his pump action and fights right back.
Oh shit, run!
I do the only logical thing and beat him to death with knuckle dusters. As a reward for my hard work, I get a free shotgun. I quickly test out Ryder's vehicle safety rating before parking it up. What's a reason 12-year-old me would have played this game? To bang hookers. I get in my brother Sweet's car and go for a search. It doesn't take long before I find my victim. She happily obliges, not knowing her fate. After finally finding a hidden place in someone's backyard, she gets on top of me. Wait a minute, no. She's actually just sitting in her seat. I quickly take the opportunity to get my cash back guarantee.
Hey, guess what? It's loaded. Hey, if you don't need it no more.
I roll up to Sweet's house, and he's insulting Big Smoke.
Look who's here, it's Running Man.
I should probably tell Sweet about the STDs on his seat. We roll out spreading our name through free advertising, and then go into enemy gang territory to try our luck. I leave the car and drive, and Sweet just hits a post. I notice some ballers hanging out, so I try the stealth approach.
You happy now?
The police aren't too happy with me since I just murdered 2 people, but they stop the search after I jump a fence. I spray the last tag, break my ankle, and we're on our way. I take a well-known shortcut, also testing this car's safety rating, and then finish the mission. Lucky for us, the police are good sports, and leave us when we go home. Sweet walks into a hooker, probably getting syphilis, and I get $200. The Grove Street families haven't been doing well recently. The homie suggests we have a massive crack issue, so we're gonna crack down on it. Subscribe to Dicycle for more crack puns.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, CJ?
Sweet must have bought a new car to replace his STD-ridden one.
Messed up, huh?
Insurance companies sure work fast. We head around the block to see some old homies, to see if they're gonna crack down with us. Ryder sure has some trust issues, even though he's seen me beat a fast food worker to death with knuckle dusters.
Open up.
The interrogation goes poorly, and Big Bear has turned into Crack Bear.
Get the fuck out of here for you be laying on your back. Big Bear, come check this fool.
Hey, Bear?
Carl seems unaware that Crack Bear now cleans toilets for a living.
Nah, the only thing Bear give a fuck about is smoking and keeping my house clean. Ain't that right, Big Bear? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, what? Hell yeah, sir. Now go make that motherfucking toilet spark.
No, man.
Disgusted with Crack Bear's new hobby,
Bear, come on.
Carl and Ryder head out. Carl hops out of the car, but I know an easier option. Before I can put my plan into action, Ryder rolls out, decides to go for a walk, and then a jog. I'm not entirely sure why. Sweet then decides that running behind a moving car is the best possible option. After running our car over this man 4 times, he's still conscious. He does, however, make our car vanish. Spooky. We walk into the crack den you can smell a mile away, and start beating up the ball of dope pushers.
Street going down. You want this to get
To these motherfuckers.
I fail to shoot my shotgun at point blank range. Jesus Christ. After we're done, this police officer punches me 1 time before leaving us alone.
For sure, homie.
Now that the bass ain't getting pushed up in their faces, maybe these fool up some real banging.
Real banging.
Yeah, Grove gonna get back on his feet now, for sure, though.
Later, homie.